That feels entirely too good. You'd almost think he doesn't like unannounced visitors. Heavens, what's that smell? Like rancid cat with an overlay of... Well, he's been smoking something, hasn't he? Mr. Lightbearer?
Duck!
Sorry?
The very large bats! No?
Listen, they're waiting for you down at the church.
You got any bennies? Bupos? Oh, come on, man. You didn't bring an offering? I am the Lord thy God. Dizzy.
Why don't we drink some tea? Oh, and how about a nice cold bath?
A bath? Yeah. I was going to have a bath. The fans forget, man. They forget.
And this is why we mustn't disappoint them.
I used to be bottled power, man.
Oh, God, the power cell.
I'm not going to drink it. I learned that lesson.
Brilliant. Now who's going to call Simon Says? Are you pondering what I'm pondering?
goodness, Mr. Lightbearer, is that you?
Yeah, baby, I'm the light bearer. Love me.
Have you been getting enough to eat? You look thinner than in your pictures.
Yeah, we don't really need food. Did you know? It's just an illusion. If you think about it hard enough, it's ridiculous. It's so animal. We're higher than that, you know?
But you have to eat, don't you?
Music is my food, baby. I live off the vibrations. You just have to tune in and you can live forever. Shit, I should have asked for cookies.
We're so happy to have you here at St. Genesius. Did you know he's the patron saint of epileptics? The church isn't nearly as old as it looks. We had some rebuilding to do after the bombings. Oh, sometimes I forget where to stop history and just jump ahead to the present. And that's our organist, Mr. Shrapnel. Did you know he's deaf? But Beethoven was too in the end. Oh, look at those lovely prizes. With that medal, you'll look as shiny as a brand new penny. We've got quite a crowd today. I don't know why they dress like that. What do they do if it itches?
Looking good. You love me.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are so grateful to be able to present to you our celebrity caller, the famous singer, Mr. Nicholas Lightbearer.
I am a golden calf. Love me, babies. I live on your love. Live my love, babies. Are you ready to follow instructions? Okay. Now, if I say Simon says do something, then you have to do it or you're out. But if I don't say Simon says and you do it, you're out.
Oh, and you get zapped.
That's right, and you get zapped. Are you ready, Hamlin Village? Simon says... You stepped on a nail. Simon says... Slap your face. Do the twist. I didn't say Simon says. You guys are fantastic. I love you. Do you love me? Love me, babies. That's all there is. Simon Says. Who's a good dog? Get dizzy.
These guys are good. I'm gonna have to get into a rhythm and then trick them.
Simon Says. Show me your love. Simon Says. I am your god. Monopod.
Damn, they're good.
Simon Says. You're a pogo. Simon Says. Go nowhere fast. Simon Says. You stepped on a nail. Run in place. Sloppy work, Constable. All right, that's a bit too easy, isn't it? How about if I make it a bit harder? Simon Says, bow down to me. Simon Says, keep your hair on. Simon Says, throw your back out. Stretch your feet. You people don't listen.
You people are enjoying losing a bit too much, you know what I mean?
Simon Says, it's all around you. Simon Says, wake yourself up. Simon Says, twist in the wind. Helicopter. Sloppy work, Constable.
You people are enjoying losing a bit too much, you know what I mean?
Simon Says, you're a pogo. Simon Says, hips up. Simon Says, which way are you going? World's smallest racetrack. You people don't listen.
You people are enjoying losing a bit too much, you know what I mean?
Simon Says, it's still there. Simon Says, show me your love. Simon Says, go nowhere fast. I am your god.
I've got to be clever somehow.
World's smallest racetrack.
I've got to lull them into a full sense of Simon Says.
Simon Says, monopod. Simon Says, run in place. Simon Says, you're a pogo. Simon Says, go nowhere fast. Monopod. I didn't say Simon Says.
It's not supposed to like that, is it? That's worrisome. Oh my god, they're ashes. It's not touching the ones on the floor. How do I get out of here though? I've got to turn it off somehow. Maybe I can turn it off. There must be a switch.
You can take your joy immediately.
Now, where did they say that medal was? long are they gonna lie there like that?
You always check your joy level and make sure that it's where it should be. Should be. This is from Edwin Powell of Coinbase. Dear Mr. Exactly what you should do. What do you do with a bunch of old newspapers? Well,
just burn it all up in a cold night. Glad you did. Strange bunch of letters we have today.
I hope I can convince the nice bobbies to let me fix their bridge.
All right. Give it.
Lovely day for it.
This is for you. Here. I want you to have this.
I'm touched. Truly I am.
Simon Says, step on one lit platform. Fantastic! You did it!
When life for noise,
Joy.
pop a joy.
Never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Simon Says, step on two platforms. Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Step on 3 lit platforms. I didn't say Simon Says. Now, Simon Says, step on 3 lit platforms. Fantastic! You did it! Here's some joy. You can never have too much joy, can you? Happiness is a choice. Now, for the last challenge, Simon Says, step on all the lit platforms. Fabulous! Simon Says, step forward through the gate and be sure to enjoy your day.
I'm at the bridge to the parade. It's just one more bridge, and then I'm in the parade. And one more bridge after that, and I'm finally out of Wellington Wells.
FIFA.
They did it! I know they did!
Bloody hell!
How can I help you? Morning!
I've been looking for one of those. This will be very helpful. Lovely day for it.
What's your fancy? Afternoon.
Just looking.
What can I do for you today?
Lovely day for it.
Lovely day for it.
So much to choose from.
I hope you'll consider us for your future purchases. We get new items in almost every day.
And welcome to today's edition of Well, 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 the show where we talk about how to be your physical best. Now, we all know what to do better to Can't overdose on happiness.
Oh, that smells awful. And fatal. I think you should excuse yourself. Well, now in just a few weeks all this gas should just kind of waft out of here. Do you like clean air, sir? Oh, yes. I'm a big fan. Come on, people, have a sense of humour.
be afraid to drink 10 to 20 quarts of water per day. Ideally, of course, half a teaspoon of salt, 6 teaspoons of sugar.
The bombings. I thought we all learned when to put on our gas mask.
But if you don't have banana, and who does, the salt's important too. Here's where you may need a bit of help. If you're drinking that, you may find yourself forgetting it. Please make sure that they know not to let you take any more joy pills. Now, how do you ensure? Wonders, because nothing disinfects like sunlight. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. It's not at all true that your limbs just fall off. So don't worry if you're losing sensation in your extremities. You'll probably die of something else first.
Should clear up soon, I imagine.
All right.
I just want you to know that I appreciate what you do. I hope you like this sort of thing. This is for you.
Well, that's dreadful decent of you.
I just want you to know that I appreciate what you do.
Well, that is quite kind of you. Normally, ours is a thankless profession.
Now try not to fuck this up. You need a letter of transit. And an old friend. Oh, Sally. Sally? Sal? Sally who?
Arthur! Oh. Come to have a go at me again.
I used to think about what I'd say if I ever ran into you again. But, being a complete arse was sort of improvising there.
Look, this is not a spectacular time.
You said you know General Bing.
Yeah, he's a client. A pharmaceutical client. I haven't had sex with anyone in 10 years, and if I did, it wouldn't be with that man.
Good.
Did you really come here for a letter of transit? Or did you just need an excuse?
Well, I, sort of do need the letter of transit.
Oh, Arthur. If you're really gonna do something spectacularly stupid, these might come in handy.
Thanks.
They make your pupils look teeny tiny, just like Joy does, but they have utterly no effect.
About the letter.
Could you do something for me?
Of course. What?
I need a bottle of cod liver oil. I'd really like one.
Cod liver oil? Why on earth would you want cod liver oil? Like your mum used to torment you with?
I wish I could remember her. You know how Joy fucks up your memories.
Why? Why would you want to remember your mum?
If it's too much to ask.
Well, I was kind of hoping for absolutely I will ask my friend the General for a rotten scrap of paper just for old time's sake. I'm being an arse again, aren't I?
I'll get it for you. The letter. I'm not crazy, but I am always a little extra complicated. You used to understand.
I'll get it for you. I mean, I'll try.
You were always the best of the lot. I've missed you so.
I really should go.
You don't have to.
I really have to.
Arthur. Thanks.
I'll just go.
Oh, I meant to say, cod liver oil. Dr. Verloc has some at the labs on Usglass. He keeps a whole private stash of rare ingredients. I'm sort of persona non grata there. See, I'm the competition. Look, be careful.
I don't think I've been in Hayworth Labs since Harry Hayworth gave that big tour a few years ago.
There has been a slight hiccup in the disposition of the lab, and it is currently in isolation. No one in, no one out. Please come back later.
I'm a reporter. I'm supposed to interview Dr. Verloc.
A journalist, eh? Have you got your press pass?
I left it at the office.
Well then, you'd best go back and get it, haven't you?
So a press pass gets me in. Amazing what people do to get in the newspaper. Maybe I can go talk to Mrs. Oliphant at the Au Courant. See if she's got a spare press pass.
fog. Foggy Jack will take it.
Good Christ, I can barely keep my eyes open.
Good morning to you. I'm joking. I had a fantastic time. What's going on today in the village of Hamlin? The circus is coming to town.
Oh dear, I've forgotten about the headmistresses. They get so cross if... Yeah, I could get her off Joy in a tick. Might save her life.
Try to breathe. Just try to breathe. Can't you see this woman is sick?
What do you think you're doing?
You want her to die?
My God. I nearly had a heart attack, I think. Oh, goodness. Why is everything so grey? I feel so... sad.
Thank God you've recovered. Here, take some joy.
But I think the joy is what set me off. The moment I took it this time, I started to shake.
Well, you can't just stop taking joy. You want to become a downer?
I can't. Something's gone wrong with me. I can't tolerate it anymore.
Look at her eyes. She's completely off her joy.
Miss Minturn, you simply must take your joy. We insist.
Yes, of course. I shall. Just let me catch my breath.
It's like the joy just...
Downer!
I won't let you bring me down.
Don't miss it, or you'll stick out like a downer. You can't have downers, right?
My old office. That was fun, being a reporter. Receptionist is that...
Right as rain, right as rain.
Come back with the coffee.
Lovely day for it.
You know, I think someone's looking for you.
If someone would just have a bloody wedding, then I could get a cup of coffee.
I've a sneaking suspicion that they want some coffee. I bet if I got the coffee machine working, they'd all head off to the kitchen for a nice cup of joe. Let's see if I can get Mrs. Oliphant to give me my old job back and my old press pass.
Arthur Hastings.
Whole place hasn't changed at all, has it?
Where did you go? When you disappeared for 2 weeks? Did you ever remember?
I must have had too lovely a time. I was hoping you could use a reporter.
I'm afraid I've got a half-dozen of them. Bloody useless, the lot of them. I've got 6 pieces on my desk, all about the new flavour of joy. Can you imagine? It's coconut.
Didn't Dr. Verloc make that announcement some time ago?
Gemma wanted to do a piece on him. I hope she hasn't fallen in a hole somewhere. I haven't seen her in days. It's bloody frustrating, too. There's all sorts of silly rumours about the tunnels under Wellington Wells. Gas leaks, water main breaks, maintenance workers at the pub instead of their posts. That were all true, Wellington Wells would be about to fall apart. I asked her to do a story about it.
Oh, well, I'm sure she'll turn up and everything will be peachy.
I'm sure it will. Lovely to see you, Arthur. Drop by any time, really.
Gemma was always digging up interesting stuff, from what I remember. Maybe I should poke around her desk. Maybe I should drop in on Gemma at home. If she's really vanished, then maybe I can get my old job back.
This Jubilator is experiencing an alternative functioning episode. Please return it to its home port immediately.
Some have been plain silly buggers.
That's coming from Gemma's house. That's a bit awkward.
Just there to read the meter.
I guess someone noticed she's not been around and decided to rob the place. A Rose of Gilead. Percy told me about these. They're good for wounds and things. Just, watching the day go by.
I swear by all that is holy, if I find one toy train in your swag bag, I'm gonna knock your last tooth down your throat! Gordo, turn that fucking thing off and come back down here right now!
If the alarm's upstairs, I'm gonna have to get past Mr. Shouty here.
Oh, what on earth? Who the fuck are you?
I live here.
Love what you've done with the place.
I hear she'll recover in a few days.
No, I will not keep my voice down. I am a law-abiding citizen. I am not upset. I'm happy as a clam. You have no right to touch me. I'm a reporter. You have no right to touch me. You know perfectly well I've taken my joy. You can't take me away. I'm not sick or unhappy. Help! Police! Help! Someone stop them!
Where are they taking her? Why did they take her? She sounds quite sane. Did she know too much? About what?
Should we just take everything?
I don't think Dr. V would like that. The constabulary might notice.
I don't see anything talking about Dr. V here. Where's her study?
I thought vampires had to be invited in.
Downer!
That ought to buy me some time.
Open up in there!
Who are you?
Come out! We're friends of
Really,
Gemma!
look at that. You've been a busy girl, haven't you, Gemma?
She needs our help.
I think I've found everything. Doesn't look like she found all the answers yet. I guess I'd better go see what's going on this motiline regulation unit. Maybe the answer's there.
You can't hide from me.
Central sent me to help out.
Oh, and I suppose you learned all about municipal infrastructure back at Central.
I like to think I can figure a few things out.
Oh, you can figure things out. Who needs 20 years of experience when the new lads can just suss it out with their eyes? Hey, let's all learn from the new lad!
Oh, this seems fairly obvious. Don't you just turn that? Lovely weather.
Did you see the Pirates match?
Don't! Never heard it do that before.
Oh dear. There's a tool I need. I'll just go get it.
What did he do to it? Has anybody got a pipe wrench?
Ow. I should really have paid more attention when Dad was banging on the plumbing. I hope they're not dead. On the other hand, it looks like I can get down now. Power's out on the elevator. I'll need to find a way to turn the juice back on. And yet another note about Bad Joy. Gemma was really onto something, wasn't she? Cross that platform without getting electrocuted.
Now make sure there isn't a short circuit before... Fucking apprentices. They never fucking listen.
I see, said the blind man as he picked up his hammer and saw. she accidentally poisoned the muffins. Even on Joy, people aren't that stupid. Unless there's something wrong with the Joy. Always wanted to drive one of those things. They sort of look like tea kettles, don't they? How have I not noticed that? If the Joy's going bad, that'll drive the entire town crazy. I have a feeling there's not supposed to be quite so many red lights on this board. Adjusting the formula. New materials. Well, that sounds encouraging. And when people sound encouraging in Wellington, well, something terrible is usually happening. Becoming rather unhealthy in here. Maybe I'd be safer in the Jubilator. Well, this is the slowest roller coaster I've ever been on.
Make way for Captain Toad of Toadle!
Shit! How do I open it?
We can walk down by the beach. Just you and me. We got life underneath our feet. Happy as can be.
Sorry, can't stay.
Help me, please. 'Cause I'm down here on my
Oh shit! So there's an exit door here, I think, but I'm gonna have to turn on some power switches. Is that how the bobbies get around? I wonder if they ever get stuck. That could get awkward.
Peter, there you are. Why don't you come down and we'll have a chat about loyalty? Oh, don't be a big girl's blouse, laddie. I'm just having fun with you, aren't I? Come on down and let's have a laugh.
Oh, I'd love to stay here, but I can't. Where's the door? So electricity damages tubulators. What can I zap it with? For heaven's sake, doesn't anything work around here? Sake, doesn't anything work around here? I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid. I sort of think this place is about to explode. Switches to turn on this bloody door. Sake, doesn't anything work around here? I think if I redirect the motoline to power the grid. Bloody hell, I'm bleeding. if I redirect the motoline to power the grid? That rather hurts, actually. Okay, that's one. Two more, I think. Where are the switches to turn on this bloody door? Two. One more. like it's a bug on a drug. Switches to turn on this bloody door. Happiness is a choice. bug is a bug on a drug. just to turn on this bloody door. There's the power room. How am I supposed to get across?
But look, there are some things that Joy won't fix. It'll certainly make you feel better about it. Let's say you feel perfectly happy about it. Let's say you feel perfectly happy, but you're just having a little trouble getting out of bed. What could it be? Are you having trouble catching your breath? Do you find that you bruise easily? Are your teeth a little loose in their sockets and you're under 70 years old? Is your mouth...
Right, I can open that bloody door now, I hope.
You're gonna run me down with that thing!
Not if you run fast enough, you rotten thorn! Let's have a conversation. I'm sorry, no, constructive. Let's have a constructive conversation. Has my work been settled?
Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you. A shock grenade. I wonder if that's what we need to kill this berserk tea kettle. not expect?
Thank God you came when you did. I didn't realise he was patriotic like that.
Look, I'm doing a newspaper story about how well you're all holding up down here.
I think I've read that article a few times.
How well are you holding up down here?
On good days, we get more things working than break down.
And on bad days?
Like today, look, there's a big electronic board down there, tells us what's broken. Ironically, that works perfect. Here's a diagram. Oh, look, it's time for my tea break. Ta-ra!
This isn't a diagram. It's a letter. A permanent solution. Again. What kind of permanent solution is he thinking of? Whatever it is, I bet that's what got Gemma taken away by the doctors.
incredibly busy. What is it?
Gemma's been taken away. I saw 2 doctors shove her into a popper.
Oh my goodness. Why?
But she was digging into the tunnels. That didn't come out right. I followed up. The whole underground is sort of falling apart.
Oh my.
That's why you sent her, wasn't it? Not to write about the tunnel rats.
I certainly couldn't print a story like that, could I?
The joy's gone bad, and Dr. Verloc knows. But he's telling them not to worry. He's got some sort of permanent solution.
That doesn't sound ominous at all.
Well, that's sort of exactly what I thought. If I had a press pass, I could get into Hayworth Labs. And my old adulator, if you still got it.
After what happened to Gemma? Dr. Verloc, he's sort of his own law there.
I have some personal business there.
If I'm not here when you get back, if you found something out, see if you can't publish it. Those numpties out there know how to put the ink on the page, but the only articles they ever read are their own.
You're getting out? How?
Oh, I wouldn't even know how to get out. But you never know when I might stop printing lies. And they won't like that.
Great! I've got all my press stuff back. That ought to be handy. You can show up all sorts of places regular people shouldn't go.
Well, it's getting...
This Jubilator is experiencing an alternative function.
I said, yes, sir. So, I was going to eat. There'll be enough bread. Now, first,
Here to see the doctor? He does love to be in the papers, they're right on in.
I told him the labs was on lockdown. They don't listen anymore.
Well, you certainly laid out a convincing argument.
Are you saying I hit him too hard?
I don't know.
Where do you think you're going then? We're not open to the general public. Bugger off!
I'm interviewing Dr. Verloc.
Ah, you're a member of the Fourth Estate. You've come at an awkward time, you see, as we're just in the middle of... Well, there's been a bit of excitement in the lab. Let's come back tomorrow.
You're not saying something's gone wrong?
No, of course not. Everything's peachy. Look, all right, you take your press pass up to Helen in public relations. Just follow the sort of brown-coloured line. I must ask you not to stray from the path, because there's all sorts of delicate machinery and chemicals and whatnot, and we don't want you hurting yourself, do we?
What sort of crisis makes them lock down the entire factory? I'm not sure the workers here will have the same respect for a press pass as the Bobbies did.
You are not authorized. Please clear the area immediately.
Mind the closing doors, please. Please stand by for decontamination. Product purity is our highest goal at Hayworth Labs. The decontamination procedure allows us to maintain the highest standard of purity.
I'm so glad they're concerned about purity.
You have been decontaminated. Please proceed into the lab.
Do not turn down the heat on the Roman-heating reaction until you've noted the temperature curve. I need to determine the explosive threshold temperature. Never mind. Just graph the temperature curve.
Door looks rather sturdy.
Oh, and I won't sample any residue on the explosive.
Safety.
Item sample. It must not get contaminated.
Which one of these controls the steam? Or do they both? I feel so chivalrous turning off that dangerous steam. If that is indeed what I did.
Sorry.
Just lie down.
blood samples of the fog next time I come down there. Just get a 1 gallon beaker, stick it in the fog, stopper it, tape the stopper, and label it.
Maybe if I hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more. Maybe I can sneak past these gents without a fuss. I can't run with all this stuff. Better throw something away before something starts chasing you.
Dr. Verloc would like all personnel to know that he must not be disturbed for the next hour at least. Please hold all inquiries until then, or resolve the situation yourself.
I guess this is the latest test formula. I think I'll just take this with me. Evidence or something. Permanent solution. Drove the subject insane. Oh, Lord. A big red button. I wonder what it opens. I feel rather brilliant right now.
Someone there?
This won't hurt a bit.
Did you hear that? Where did you go?
Funny. Suddenly I remember that time I threatened to thrash Timmy Hargreaves because he said rotten things about Sally, and it turned out he had an older brother who'd been in the army, and he was waiting for me on my doorstep when I came home from school. And he gave me such a thrashing. Why would I remember that right now? Christ. Christ. Sally was in on the scheme. The salamander seems to think Verloc's solution is a tad rash. Well, that's alarming, given... what she considers reasonably cautious.
Dr. Verloc is thinking very hard, sir. No visitors.
The brominating reaction has caught fire!
Sir, sorry to bother you, sir, but there's a fellow here says the reaction tank is on fire again.
I said no interruptions.
Some of the byproducts are poisonous!
He says it's poisonous, sir.
Of course there are poisonous byproducts. Tell him to do whatever they did the last time.
Dr. Verloc would like you to do whatever you did the last time.
No one knows that. He's an imposter. Implement Security Protocol 187.
Oh, yes, sir. That's my favourite protocol. I am full of the fury of the Lord, and I am right weary with holding back.
I asked for a full battery of tests done on the latest isomer. Now, where is it? Why is it not in the pneumatic? Do any of you want to keep your jobs? I'll have you all replaced by missing hackers, Bridge Club. Do a better job than you.
Watch, you might want to see the doctor about that.
Did you hear that? What's that?
Next time, stop after the first pint, man. Next time, stop after the first pint, man.
I won't let you bring me down!
Look at him. He's covered in blood. Stop bringing me down.
Just lie down.
Is that an original?
Sergeant! Sergeant!
Did you know half your workers are unconscious?
The fumes issue will resolve itself. Look, I'm very busy recalculating the brominating reaction so it is non-explosive. Unless you've got a magic formula for synthesizing joy out of bleach, whiskey and saltpeter, get out!
You're planning to lobotomize the people of Wellington Wells, aren't you?
Lobotomize is a rather inflammatory metaphor, but yes, I have been asked to synthesize something stronger and more permanent than joy. Who are you?
If you force people to have the emotions you want, then you've turned them into robots made out of meat.
And what do you think you are now? You are just the sum of the neuropeptides swirling in your bloodstream. You see, the current Downer outbreak is just a mass chemical imbalance. But I believe I can adjust the internal hormonal settings so the people stay happy no matter what.
You can't do that.
They told the Wright brothers they couldn't fly, but they did.
You can't do that.
Oh, my lord. You're that Downer they've been warning us about.
I'm actually just here for a bottle of cod liver oil.
What makes you think I'll give it to you?
This bottle of your new formula. If I smash it and you breathe the fumes, will it make you happy forever and always?
You mustn't. It makes the patient insane. Ha! Now you can't move until I take my hand off this button. Oh, shit.
Now, where's the bloody cod liver oil Sally wanted? This is the cleanest office I've ever seen. Where does he hide his junk? I wonder if he has a secret lair. He's just the sort who would. Hello. I'm in a haunted house movie. Sally's ridiculous cod liver oil had better be down here, or I shall be cross.
Listen, Sally Boyle's going to come live with us for a bit.
Sally Boyle? Why?
Because her mum poisoned the whole bloody rest of her family, Arthur. And because we've got a spare bed in the attic now till Percy comes back from Germany. She's your age, you know.
She's an idiot.
Well then, You two should get along beautifully.
Dr. Verloc seems to be quite the collector. Where's the fucking cod liver oil?
The King of Eggs! The King of Eggs! The King of Eggs!
Don't laugh, Arthur. Don't laugh. Where's he keeping Sally's cod liver oil? It's the only reason I'm in this hideous place. And thank you, Sally, for another wonderful adventure.
Screaming tree, all the things I can't unsee. Rolling heads falling tea, when I'm not with you. Joy, it's time to make you mine.
This doesn't look like where the pills go out. What's going on this conveyor belt? Possibly me. Oh, come on, you pack rat. You can't take all this with you. Oh, that smells awful. This is where they flush the chemicals. You gotta drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's gonna be tediously slow going. Drain? To where? The river? Might be a way out, if I don't mind pausing in the river. Not that anything's alive in it now. A hatch. Lovely. I've never seen so many hatches in my entire life.
How are you today? I mean it, you know. Good day to you.
After nearly getting me killed, she better have my bloody letter of transit.
So? Sally? Salamander?
If she's not here, I swear to God I'll kill her.
Hi.
I got it. Your precious cod liver oil.
Oh, you're a lifesaver.
It's a bloody souvenir.
God, it's awful.
Have you got my letter of transit then?
Arthur, we're practically the only two people in this entire city not stoned out of our minds on joy. How are you holding up?
What do you care?
How are you going to get out?
Why won't you just give me the fucking letter of transit? Oh, it's always what you want. Always what you need. Every little Sally whim. Bloody cod liver oil.
Do you really think I'm that awful?
What, just because you fucked my dad? While you were living in our house? In my mum's bed?
I'm sorry.
Look, I don't hate you. In the strangest way, you're completely innocent. You're practically the only one I know who is.
It's on the dresser there.
Are you going to be okay? I could take you with me.
Really?
We have to go now. The joy's gone bad. It's going crazy out
I
there.
can't go right now.
Why? Oh, God. No.
It's not simple.
It never is.
We'll have to wait till dawn.
No, that's crazy. I can't. Oh, you shouldn't have asked for that ridiculous cod liver oil.
Look, there's something I haven't been entirely straight with you about.
It's just self-preservation, Sally. No hard feelings.
Do you think she really meant it? The kiss and all? What if I went back and said, yes, I'll take you, and they lived happily ever after? No! A girl like that shipwrecks, and the next day she's drinking margaritas under palm trees and you'll suffer for shocks. That is it. Never again.
Wakey, everyone. And it's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. I looked at the weather report. Apparently, it's going to be variable. Isn't that a surprise? Well, you ought to bring an umbrella or two. Ah, thank you. Wakey, everyone. Good morning to you. Good morning, dear friends. Good morning to you. Hop out, yawn, stretch, and get the tea ready. While the kettle's on, be sure to take...
I'm gonna fall asleep on my feet if I don't get some rest.
Rainbows after the rain. The bobbies always smile, and no one ever feels happy. At 10 o'clock, Mr. Hewitt for Dalrymple will be giving hopscotch lessons right after. Now, if you don't know how to hopscotch or need to brush up on the rules, be sure to attend.
Lovely day for it. May I see your letter of transit, please? Welcome to the parade, sir. And may I say you've arrived not a moment too soon.
What do you mean, Constable?
A word to the efficient is sufficient, sir. If you catch my drift. I would not count on this bridge remaining operational in the near future. Nudge, nudge, smirk, smirk. Say no more, say no more.
Bit late to work, are we?
I don't like trains, Arthur.
Are you joking? You love trains. Do you remember when we went to Plymouth on that train? You didn't want to get off.
That was in 1941.
Yeah, it must have been.
I don't want you to go to Germany.
You think I want to go? I don't know where we're going, I don't know what they're going to do with us there, and who knows if we're ever really coming back. But I don't have much of a bloody choice, do I?
Who would talk to me when you're gone?
Dad talks to you. Well, No, I suppose he doesn't really. But he does love you.
I believe you, Arthur.
He's just really rubbish at showing it.
Ah, the parade. Just like I pictured it. Strange to be back here. How long ago was it I used to just trundle off to work every day, right around here? Now I just need to get into the broadcast tower so I can get into Appleholm Station and find the train tracks to the Britannia Bridge. The Fashion Institute. I bought some trousers there. Bloody expensive too. If I remember correctly, they've got a hatch in their basement. Good thing Sally taught me to be nosy. Who knows when I might need to get to a bed. I should see if I can get down there.
How dare he cancel on me? I don't care if he's double booked. He was nothing before I taught him how to walk.
I know. I know how to model.
Sorry, love. Tits ruin the drape. Buy me a new male model. Too sweet. That was fast. Right height. Right build. Bit tan for my taste. You're new, aren't you? Never mind. If Quentin's sent, you're probably not hopeless. I just hope to God you can strut. Go downstairs and ask Nigel what to do.
I'm gonna have to do this stupid fashion show to get it, aren't I? Maybe the models can tell me how not to make a complete fool of myself up there.
Excuse me. So sorry to bother, but I do rather need you to stop buggering yourself and open the fucking door.
You seem not entirely delighted?
Stage fright. The last time I tripped on the catwalk, Davy locked me in a fucking closet for 3 days. I could use a shot of whiskey, but all we have in this wretched place are drugs. Thank God. Can you believe he made me tape up my tits? Like that girl who played Dorothy in that old movie about the shoes. That helps. I'll let you in on a little modelling secret. I tossed the crowd a bouquet. They love that. All those lads want to be brides, but it's not gonna happen, is it?
Sorry I couldn't be at the meeting. Did I miss anything critical?
You look like a ghost. You are the one, aren't you? I'm a bit fucked up, but Candyman said it was a Sally special, but he lied. I'd kill several innocent people for a flash. Do you know any innocent people? I don't either. You're a lifesaver.
Any advice for the catwalk?
Do a cheeky little bang-bang gesture. They love that.
Oh, you're not a bloody mule. Pick what you can carry easily.
Fuck! My pants ripped! Davy'll kill me. You wouldn't have a sewing kit?
Would you like this?
Thanks a zill! Now the whole crowd won't have to see my knickers.
I'm sort of new. Got any advice?
Try fierce, I'm watching you move. The crowd's restless, dearie. Go out there and fucking wow them. Just strut to the spots marked with X and show yourself off. And quickly. Well, get going then. You are capable of walking 10 feet, aren't you? Oh, and whatever you do, don't fuck up. Okay, and on your mark, and work it.
Be fierce, Arthur. Be fierce. Dad's not here to see this. I'm fierce. I'm the fiercest. How does it feel to be one of the beautiful people?
Hopeless. You're utterly sans charisma. I'm not surprised you're homeless.
Say, Mr. Hackney, it's a bit late, and I sort of live on the other side of town. Would it be too much trouble?
I suppose you did do me a favour. Here, get some beauty sleep. Not that it'll help.
just get better every day.
Maybe in hell they just don't let you sleep. That'd do it. Drop some stuff, Arthur, or it's going to be tediously slow going. Sleep. The poor man's dinner. Good. All ready for my next visit back here.
hadn't smoked in high school, I could carry a bit more. They seem to be a lot more serious about the plague here. It must be spreading fast. Not a pleasant thought.
Righto!
I'm glad I'm not a bobby, if that's how well they're taking care of bobby poppers these days.
Good show. See you at the pub.
Oh dear. I'm extremely glad I'm not a bobby.
Oh, look who sits up now.
I don't think I can do this as long as these poppers are popping out constables.
guilty bugger!
Down! Everywhere! Put that! Police force seems to be out in force. I better find a way to turn these off if I want to get through that gate uncooked. That popper looks like it's rather well maintained. I wonder if I can change that. Brilliant. Oh dear, I don't think that's working anymore. Oh dear, that's not working anymore either. Things have come to a pass indeed. There. All that bother, and I don't even have plague.
I don't see why you can't unquarantine the pie shop. Cook is beside herself.
My dear lady, if we lift the quarantine gate on the pie shop for you, we'd have to lift every quarantine gate for anybody.
No, you wouldn't. I'm not anybody, am I?
Perish the thought, madam.
You can just do it for me.
I'm afraid we actually can't. Our quarantine control grid needs a Framistat. We've ordered a new one from the Department of Scientific Research.
I'm throwing a dinner on Friday. I expect you to get your Fremi whatever and unquarantine the pie shop, or I shall have to explain to the Minister of Health why we have no pie.
Wondered what life will be like 20 years into the future. That will be the year 1984. Yes, it sounds like a very long way away.
Now, if I were told to disable the quarantine gates,
Where would I be? If it's not down here, I bet it's in that office.
Hargreaves, is the vulcanizer gas stopped? We need to adjust the flow mechanism. It's still wasting a lot of motor lead.
Not working. I better go downstairs and see what's wrong with it. Locked, of course. Can't have the staff running in and out asking questions, can we?
I'm solving a very difficult equation. Leave me in peace.
Apparently Confucius was wrong. The way in is not by the door.
Someone please send Hargreaves up here. I can't be down on the floor all the time chasing people.
How do I get up in there? That glass looks fairly solid. Might need a gun to break it. Or a cannon. There does seem to be a rather large cannon here. I'd have to rotate it, but it is on a circular platform.
Has anyone seen Hargreaves lately in the past week or so?
It's a prototype for some sort of torch you use in the kitchen? Doesn't seem to have all its bits. I wonder if I could find something around here. This seems to turn Mottling crystals into gas. A lot of gas would charge up that cannon. I'll probably need some sort of valve handle to unblock this, I think. This seems to be in operating condition. An electrowave stimulator. What does it do? I suppose it stimulates electrowaves. That doesn't sound right. Seems to be missing a battery. These machines don't seem to be in tip-top condition, do they? This could be useful. See what I can do with the console now.
We do have someone named Hargreaves. I haven't completely lost my mind, have I?
we work something out? No? I need more than a breeze. I need a bloody great blast of air. How do I kick this up a notch?
Why is the sublimator still on gassing? For heaven's sake, turn off the heat after you take your readings. We don't want to turn the entire motoline crystal into gas all at once, do we? Please turn the stimulator away from the vulcanizer. The vulcanizer is very sensitive to electric.
I suppose you're who I have to thank for the hole in my wall.
I did knock.
Don't be silly. Do you know how long I've been asking them to fix the hot flash? I can't even remember.
Oh, the power cell was missing.
Oh, for heaven's sake. They said they had to wait for a part. Look, without help or even a manual, you fixed 3 machines and triggered a chain reaction.
Yes. Well, sorry about that.
I need a chap who can figure things out. Would you like a job?
I'm afraid I'm trying to get out of town.
Why? This is the best of all possible worlds. Nothing gets done, but everyone...
You seem sort of exasperated, actually.
Oh, don't tell anyone, all right? How are you getting past the quarantine gates without a Framistat?
I was hoping to get one from, here?
They've been pestering me for one. Tell you what, I'll give you one, and when you're done with it, give it to them from me.
Oh, that's very kind of you, I will.
Here, look around. If there's something else you can use, take it.
Well, that feels entirely too good. Nice to have a way to take people out of commission without killing them. Oh dear. I've forgotten about the headmistresses. I suppose I could just sneak past her via that alley. There must be some way to put her to bed for a bit. Otherwise, how do they get close to her for maintenance and such? I don't see how they expect me to visit the shops on the other side with all these spankers and things. I almost feel unwanted. I wonder if she's powered from in here. Ha! Now headmistress can't scold me for breaking quarantine. Well, this should be fun. A building full of fanatics who can smell me. Naked among wolves.
Attention all attendees. The keynote dissection and luncheon will be starting in the operating theatre in 5 minutes.
How do I get to the elevator? I don't think I want to mingle with this crowd.
Look at that. Nice to see you.
Dr. Defoe, please report to the quarantine grid room. Dr. Defoe, the quarantine grid room. Thank you.
Oi! What are you doing there?
I'm honored to know you.
You really bring out the best in us.
All nurses are reminded to file their mandatory volunteer schedule by Thursday afternoon at 5 o'clock. Please congratulate Nurse Elizabeth Neal for winning the Waste Not, Want Not Award for her adaptation of a crash card into a file for frequent forms.
I've always liked you, actually.
Due to the dissection luncheon, lunch will
I'll be back in a jiff.
serve in the cafeteria today. If you are not attending the luncheon, please make other arrangements.
Language itself is part of the cultural consciousness.
She was positive she'd figured it all out. I read Miss Emerson's notes. Did you know we mixed joy mushrooms and chemicals and created mutant spores that drive people loony?
This is a reminder that the bottles marked alcohol contain
that was rather
isopropyl alcohol
disappointingly
and not ethyl
inconclusive.
alcohol, and
However,
consequently do
our
not
next
go well
electrode
with tonic
proved
water
far
and
more
ice.
interesting. We thought that if we applied electrical stimulation to the Broca's area, we might enable the subject to speak, which would have proved obviously useful. We had a subject in stage 1 of the plague, just beginning to revert to Old English.
The
We
quarantine
even had a
floor is
linguist
currently
ready to
under
translate.
quarantine. If you need access to the quarantine floor, please see
I'll
Dr.
just
Milton
use
for a
a
key
bit
card.
of juice here.
Now, Dr. Hardy, why do you keep your key cards?
Unfortunately, the panel on improving
The key card. Off the quarantine I go. Yay!
registrations. If you were interested in the panel but did not register, please communicate this to Sophia Jex Blake, as there is still time to reschedule.
You've got...
It's not personal.
You don't...
Do we really have to do this?
Get up!
Sorry. Now we see the violence inherent in the system. That's the quarantine grid. Oh, I hope I don't regret this.
Attention all staff. A downer with plague has escaped from the test labs. Please consider him armed.
There you are. We've been waiting for you.
The coconut joy takes effect. There we go. Lovely. Now, Dr. Brooks is going to bring in a series of disturbing stimuli. Hopefully, with the coconut joy I've given you, you won't be a bit bothered. We won't actually see the stimuli. There's a blind between us and you, and a blind between you and the stimuli. It's what we call a double-blind experiment. Off you go. Don't forget to write. That's my little joke. I know you've forgotten how to write. That's a rather strong reaction. I hope the equipment is properly calibrated. Oh dear. The coconut's not terribly effective at all, is it? Don't tell anyone I said that. Well, wasn't that fun? I think we made all the necessary observations. I'll unlock the chair. Please take the corridor on the left back to your cell.
lines on the Prince again. No. You have to reroute the power for some reason. Try it now. Nada. Oh, bother. Give me a moment. Try it now. It's making noises. That's promising.
I'm doing this for you, Percy. I'd never do it just for me. Let's see what I can do to this with my trusty Framistat.
Talk in the dark under your smile. Don't be afraid, all you gotta do is run. 'Cause when we were young, we just Let's try a stranger on for a while. Something could change.
It doesn't go for me when it turns.
Hide all the raindrops under your tongue. They're only tears. There's nothing to fear. All you gotta do is smile.
I'm sorry, sir. The broadcast tower has been quarantined.
Well, I think if you examine the gate, you'll see that it's been unquarantined.
Oh, so it has. Well then, I'll just bugger off, shan't I? Enjoy your visit.
And it's another fabulous day.
Took a V-meat sandwich off a downer this morning.
How on earth did a downer get V-meat?
I haven't the foggiest. But I'll tell you, it was the best meal I've had in days.
I think the rail tracks are just past those revolvers. whole floor's collapsed. So much for the tracks. Oh, I hope I don't have to go up there. I'm gonna have to go up there, aren't I? Why does God hate me? I don't think I want to breathe in those fumes. Looks like I wasn't the first one. Oh shit. Prudence. It's not you, it's me. can get back to the tracks through the mine somehow. I'm sure it's perfectly safe going into the mines. What are the odds they'll collapse again, eh?
Look at that one. It's almost in the shape of a camel. Oh God, it does look like a camel.
Hello? Do I know you? The, executive committee asked me to see how things are going down here.
About bloody time. I've been asking them for months. They think everything's peachy keen down here. It's not peachy keen, is it? I don't suppose you saw anyone working on the way in?
Unless they were disguising it terribly well, no.
They get dirty if they forget to go topside.
The XCOM sent me to inspect the machine over there.
The bucket wheel excavator? Oh, this is hilarious. Did you happen to notice a bloody great hole on your way in? That's because we delved too sloppily and too deep with that thing, and half the mine collapsed. I told the gang to stick to picks and shovels. We start that beast up again, the rest of the mine is going to collapse and take the entire bloody parade with it.
That's quite alarming. Have you removed the activator?
No. The gang don't seem very interested in starting it up.
I think you better let me remove the activator. I don't want any accidents.
All right. You'll need my keycard.
I'll let them know you need relief.
By God, you are the most on-the-ball person I've seen in years. Are you sure you're not a downer?
Oh. Use this excavator thing to cross that abyss. I wonder how you turn it on.
I've got it! What if you come with me?
And I'm too old.
What if I sneak you on the train?
That's against the rules.
Oh, if we get caught, I'll just say there was a mix-up and you can play dumb.
Are you sure?
Remember how I snuck you on that camping trip? Didn't it work out brilliantly? Just trust me.
I trust you, Arthur. I said I trust you, Arthur.
We'll go to Germany together. We'll take care of each other, no matter what happens.
Won't do it all.
too.
Oh, come on! Seriously? Couldn't you just wait till I'm gone?
Are you really doing this to find Percy? I mean, where would you even look for him? Is he even alive? Is he in Russia? How would you even get to Germany? Oh, good. I'm finally back on the right track.
You know where I'm going on holidays? Spain. I've not been to Spain.
You're doing this because you don't have a strong enough sense of self-preservation to leave Wellington Wells on your own account, aren't you? You need the guilt.
Mr. Hastings. Just when I'd given up all hope of seeing an engineer.
You know, sir, we've come to the end of our time. Some of us cut and run. Some of us stand by our post. Some of us take care of our brother.
My brother? What are you saying?
All men is brothers, sir.
Right. Of course.
Oh, damn thing so itchy. It's times like these what try men's souls, sir. They try men's souls.
I know you.
Please keep your hands inside the train. It is very dangerous to
You must get back on the train.
the windows of the train.
Arthur!
You must get back on board.
No, I'm just here to take my brothers to the train.
No! Please, Arthur! No, get up!
Mr.
Please, no.
Percival Hastings.
That's me, Percy. People call me Percy.
Someone has written on this card that you are a bit dim, and you can't be roaming about on your own. You don't seem dim.
Right, well, Mum thinks I can't... Mum thinks I can't... Mum thinks I can't take care of myself. But I can.
I've had it with you!
To tell the truth, I really did want to go to Germany with my brother, Arthur. See, we'd sort of take care of each other. So I tried to sneak on, but then Arthur said, no, we have to follow the rules.
Is that so?
I'll just run along home. Mum's probably worried sick. Can I go?
This is a day we may all come to regret, Mr. Hastings. But I am not going to put one more child on that train than my duty obligates me to do. Run along then. Sir, are you all right?
I'll best be on my way. I did something terrible.
Oh, we have all done things we regret, sir. Some of them we regretted as we done them. Some of them never quite go away.
I told him we'd go to Germany together. I told him I'd hold our passports, and then I walked off the train with his passport. He didn't know how to talk to anyone but me. I can't make it up to him now. Can I?
No, sir. I imagine you cannot.
Then who is there to forgive me?
Some try to forget.
I can't do that. Not anymore.
Well, I suppose you must treat it as a gift. To know who you are. Without that, there's no hope for wisdom.
I wish I still believed in some sort of mercy.
Life goes on. That is the mercy. Come on, sir. Once you're out there, you'll know what to do.
Add 3 cc's. Well, let's just fire this up. Please don't blow up in the next 30 seconds. Just a minute! I'm out of Blackberry Spud. Come back later.
I need it now!
Sorry, I don't have any now. What the hell was that?
Where is it? Where's the Blackberry?
I'm making it!
You're lying!
It's a very delicate reaction.
You're saving it all for the bobbies! Where are you? It's up there, isn't it?
Shit, I need my emergency kit. This better work on Spud. Oh no.
No. She broke my brain. It's not possible. We sent them all away. They never came back. It's a rat, isn't it? I'm hallucinating, and it's a rat, and it's gonna bite me. You can't be a baby. You're a rat. You have to be a rat.
We better get Spud out of here. You'd think a junkie would weigh a bit less, wouldn't you? Oh, and of course, there's the blower. I hope Gwen's all right. Brilliant. They all want Blackberry Joy. Spud couldn't have shown up at a worse time. In a bucket. There. Shh. It's okay. The bad man is asleep. He won't bother you anymore. Oh, you've got a poopy nappy, don't you? Let's go get you a nice clean one. I'll need to filter some water. Gwen's running out of nappies. I better make some more. Where did I put that cloth and tape? I shouldn't have left it alone. I better turn down the heat. Who is it now?
Hello in there! Is there anyone in there?
Constable! Whatever brings you here.
Someone seems to have bashed your front door in, Mom.
Terrible, isn't it? I forgot my key and I had to sort of bash my way in.
I've had reports, Mom. All sorts of people coming to your door.
Amazing, isn't it? So many people get lost these days, and they keep asking me for directions.
You're not selling illicit substances, are you?
You mean aside from Blackberry Joy? To the constabulary?
Oh. Are you Sally Boyle?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how stupid of me. I'm so sorry to have been a bother. I know a terribly good joiner. I'll send him round, fix that door up for you.
No need, Constable. But you're very sweet.
I'll just, I'll be on my way, Mom.
Cheery bye. Try not to poop again until I get a new nappy on you, okay? Oh, you can't be serious.
Hello, Miss Boyle. Just wondering if you were planning to drop by the old neighbourhood anytime soon. We all miss you.
Don't worry, I'm fine. I'm just in the middle of, cooking, no. I'll get on the blower and let everyone know. As soon as it's ready. Promise. Oh, she's probably hungry by now. I should have fed her before I started the reaction. No. No, they can't all be broken. No, this was enough milk for a month. Fuck it. I better go calm her down. I can't think when she's crying like that. There, baby. Everything's gonna be okay. Mummy promises. Thing is, Mummy doesn't know how she's gonna feed you. Did you know that? And if she doesn't figure it out, baby is gonna starve to death. Is Mummy the worst mummy ever? Yes, she is. Yes, she is. Lionel. Wait. Lionel might have tinned milk. He has a bit of everything. Listen, darling. Mummy's gonna go and see Lionel. Try not to cry too much till Mummy comes back. Okay? Please? Mummy will be back with supper as soon as she possibly can.